What's up YouTube, and welcome to episode 103 of the Chaos Daily. So let's get into it. First off, we're going to just touch on this quickly because it's irrelevant now, but I just wanted to touch on it. So I got a comment on this about the internal structure and being double skinned. It's not double skinned. There's only the one skin. It looks double skinned because of this tube that runs for the ESC and the motor wires, but it is just a single skin with an internal structure. And you can see here in this tail section where you got the outside skin and just the structure there. But I wanted to show you guys something. I cut this thing in half so that I could demonstrate that, yes, the wires do fit in a particular spot. In one little certain area they do fit. They won't go in the entrance there, and they do go from here out to there. So it was correct. It was just this little bit here. For some reason it messed up in here where the shroud is for the back side of the motor. So yeah, but it's, like I said, it's irrelevant because I've scrapped this design. I've started as, again, they were just, whenever I'm working on something, quite often little things start building up. Things that I'm not quite happy with. They're not like end of the world, you can't continue sort of stuff. They're just little niggly things that I just like, I wish I could do something different about that. But in order to do that, I have to restart the whole thing because it's the problem is inherent to the way something was created. So I reached a point where I was like, you know what, scrap it and start again. And I've fixed all of those little issues that were inherent to the way that I designed this version. So yeah, that was good fun. Another thing, as you saw there in the thumbnail of the video, yeah, I don't want this anymore. I don't need it. So I've used this very fine razor saw, and I've very carefully gone around and just trimmed that inlet guide off. So now this will fit flush with whatever I design, which is a much better way of doing things. I'm not too sure why they put those things on there. Also, the geometry of those inlet guides, they are optimized for static operation, which means if it is sitting on a test bench and the air is not moving into it, having those guides in those particular guides works. But when it's moving through the air, they don't work so well. They actually create a very large amount of high velocity airflow through to the tips of the blades. Cause some nasty things with the blade interaction with the inlet airflow, which it's complicated stuff, but we're not going to get into it. Anyways, so this is nice and smooth now, and I can design just to the cylinder and the inlet and everything and do exactly what I want to do and not have to work around something that has been, some constraint that has been put upon me by the manufacturer of a thing. So yes, like I said, this has been scrapped. Here's the new design. Isn't it just gorgeous? It is a single sweep. That's right, it is a single sweep from the root to the tip of the wing. Well, not quite. It gets to the end and then it's a second sweep to make the swoop for the wing tip, because the sweepy wing tip things are difficult. And I wanted to have more constraint. I wanted to have more control over the way that's shaped and the size of it and everything. But it is a single sweep from the middle to the tip. Which is really good because it means when I do the shell functions and stuff, there's less hassle, and altogether it's going to be a lot more aerodynamic, much smoother surface. I don't have a fuselage shape as well as a wing shape that I have to blend. It's all very smooth and good and lovely and great. So yeah, we'll leave it there for today's episode. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure you're subscribed, and I'm going to get back to work and catch up to all the work that I've done. And as always, I've been Chaos. And until next time, expect the unexpected. I'll see you guys later.
And a special thank you to all my patrons that help support the channel. If you would also like to support the channel, there's a link in the description.